Okay, next on our herbs here we got some swan's out red. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful herb. Not just gorgeous. Yeah. This is the seed of the ziziphus, of the jujube. And what this is a soporific. This is going to help you sleep. Actually, we got to take some special consideration with this because we got to crush it first. So when I became an acupuncturist, I didn't realize I was also going to become an herbalist, but it was actually the herbs that got me very excited in the first place about Chinese medicine. Had this sort of idea as a child of how cool it would be to just be able to go anywhere in the world and, I don't know, be useful. Yeah, travel around the world, know herbs, and be a healer. Anyway, it was actually, when I smelled the herbs, it felt like home. It was great. This one is the dragon eye flesh, long yan roll. It's going to add a little sweetness. That's the thing too you learn with herbs, is that there's a sweetness, or there's a flavor that all the organs prefer, that they like, that they call for, they have an affinity towards. Muxian. Whoa boy. Mu. This is very, very fragrant and pungent. Oh my goodness. Now that has a quality of dispersing the qi. We need that dispersing function to get rid of all of that damp sluggishness. And so aromatic substances have that quality of dispersing. And you could translate all of this into how to choose foods. Things like onion, garlic, ginger, they're very aromatic, basil, spices, herbs, things like that. They have that quality of dispersing. Now this next one, this is licorice root. Not just any old licorice root, but licorice root that's been honey fried. That enhances its tonification properties. One thing about the sweet taste is it's very harmonizing. It helps bring things together. So Mary Poppins was right. Also makes me wonder, sugar's not exactly an inert substance. You do all these studies of some sugar pill. Well, are we comparing it something to something reactive? Anyway, that was a side note. Next on the list is angelica root. This is a blood tonic and a qi moving substance. So it helps move qi and blood. In Chinese medicine, we say that all problems basically come down to qi and blood not moving properly. And that can lead to deficiencies and excesses. And especially if you are using a lot of sweet herbs, you got to make sure that you're not getting too much of a cloying sensation. Or if things are too rich, you got to make sure you move the qi. And we're going to be putting some ginger in, and ooh, this one. This one, we're getting some fresh stuff here. So I like this company, New Herb. This is where I get my herbs, my raw herbs for the most part. Um, Oftentimes they have organic herbs, and if I can, I get those, or at least I get the lab-tested stuff. And they test for pesticide residues, heavy metals, microbials, active constituent levels. And there's something too about where the herbs are grown. There's certain areas that are known to grow particular herbs better. And it really is an interaction of the earth and the plant. But this one, this is Yuanzhi, this is Polygola. This one helps to deal with phlegm in the brain. It also is a little bit of a soporific. And phlegm is an issue. Phlegm will happen when the dampness combines with inflammation, kind of like cooks it into a custard. And some of that phlegm you'll see like that you cough up in a phlegm. Other of it you won't see. It goes internally. So one thing I like about herbalism is that there's an opportunity, and this is some jujube itself. We're just going to add one of those. This one has been then we're going to add, so you can make modifications. So if you want to enhance a certain effect, you have that ability. So moving the chi is something we definitely want to accomplish. So one of the kings for that is chinpi. This is mandarin peel. I've actually come to saving my own peels and letting them dry out. It's so delicious. This is a medicine helps to get the chi moving. I think in the West we would call those carminatives. We'll do this one. This is the bitter immature orange. It's been charred. That jarring effect helps it clear more heat, helps it reduce more inflammation, helps it pull toxicity out, like charcoal. All right, so what we got here is a nice little version of Gui Pi Tang. It's going to be tonifying some qi for the heart and the spleen, and helping with sleep and reducing palpitations.